piece of news crossed my desk. Metaphorically, because I don't have a news desk, so that's not how that works. Anyway, piece of news crossed my desk, and ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Far right personality baked Alaska arrested in riot probe. It's taken him a fair while, but it would appear he was on the run. He was on the lam. Far-right media personality Tim Giannett, real name Anthony, by the way, we'll get onto that, who calls himself Baked Alaska, has been arrested by the FBI for his involvement in the riot at the US Capitol, a law enforcement official told the Associated Press. Giannett was arrested by federal agents in Houston, which is intriguing in of itself, because he doesn't live in Texas. He lives in Arizona, which is, not a million miles away, but still, clearly he on the run, trying to do whatever, according to the official, who blah spoke, Giannett faces charges of violent and disorderly conduct on Capitol grounds and knowingly enter a restricted building without lawful authority. The court documents don't list an attorney for Giannett or say where he is being held. The jail in Harris County, which includes Houston, didn't immediately reply to a phone message seeking further confirmation. Anyway, I think it's only fair that we play this, though. We love our cops, our law enforcement. We love our military air forces. We love our cops, our law enforcement. We love our military air forces. And when I'm in it would appear that he doesn't love the cops all that much anymore, which is amazing. Amazing stuff, right? I need to be louder, apparently. Actually, be more quiet. Lol. Dickhead. Anyway, is that better? Rory Cats is scratching at the door. I'm going to have to kick his face in. Get in. He's being a knob. So that's a thing. As always. Anyway, yes, so, now he's in. Right, you're going on camera then, you dickhead. 1 second. There he is. There's the boy. Anyway. No, I don't care if you squeak to go out. You're not going anywhere, you twat. Anyway. Yes. So. You still can't hear me very well. Why not? You should be able to hear me perfectly fine. It's showing up on the thing. Look all on the screen. Hang on. Look there. It's going right up into the yellow, into the red. That should be absolutely fine. Shut up. The sound is fine. Okay, anyway. So the point is, Baked Alaska's been arrested. He doesn't love the cops or the law enforcement all that much, it would appear. Considering he was, like I say, hiding like a little bitch. Anyway. This is from, his, the federal court filings against him. Obviously, FBI agents have been combing through the footage, most of which was shot by him. By the way, it's very, very funny to me that he's going to have to go to jail with lots of people who want to fucking kill him because it's his shit that got them locked up. So, Although what I can only say to them is, you should have really covered your face up. I mean, if you're going to do crimes, look, people don't rob banks and just do it without their face covered. Like, there's a reason for that. Jesus. Anyway. Oh. Is that on the... That's not even on the centre of the screen anymore. Jesus. There we go. Yes. In the video, the defendants, so they're the FBI agent, go over it by the way. So, In the video, the defendant and the individuals he is with can be seen within the United States Capitol building and can be heard chanting, "Patriots are in control, whose house, our house, and traitors, traitors, traitors." The defendant can be heard remarking, "1776, baby," which is an old baby. "I won't leave, guys, don't worry." At the 2-minute and 52 minute mark in the YouTube video, the defendant, who is live streaming the event from his device, turns the phone around to show his face and is clearly identifiable. Oh, you're so fucked, Mike. The defendant is known on social media. The defendant is a known social media personality and is thus recognisable. At the 7:06 mark of the YouTube video, the defendant approaches an exterior window and is offered a hand to exit the Capitol building. The defendant remarks, "I'm staying." Oh, you're so fucked, baked. Lovely stuff. And remains in the building. At approximately the 9:40 mark in the YouTube video, the defendant can be heard remarking, quote, "We are in the Capitol building. 1776 will commence again." So, you've identified yourself by putting yourself on camera. You've said, I'm currently in the building I'm not allowed to be in, and I intend to do insurrection. Fucking Christ. He's in so much trouble. This is, inject it into my fucking scrotum. At approximately the 12:40 mark in the YouTube video, the defendant can be heard remarking, "Unleash the Kraken, let's go." The defendant is repeatedly heard encouraging other protesters not to leave. So, exhorting others to commit crimes. You're so fucked. Anthony, you're so unbelievably fucked, and I'm here for it. Like, even if you're a person who's like a prison abolitionist, this is just objectively funny. There's no fucking way this isn't funny. At the 15:54 mark in the YouTube video, the defendant enters an office in the Capitol and interviews others. At approximately the 17:45 mark of the YouTube video, the defendant picks up a telephone and acts out a purported phone call with the United States Senate personnel. At approximately the 18:05 mark in the YouTube video, the defendant shouts, quote, "America first is inevitable, fuck globalists, let's go," unquote. You'll see the "let's go" becomes something of a repeated pattern. Fuck globalists, Jesus. At approximately the 21:10 mark in the YouTube video, the defendant remarks, "Occupy the Capitol, let's go, we ain't leaving this bitch." I tell you what you won't be leaving for a long time, that will be jail. Baked. You won't be leaving your jail cell for quite some time, yes, that is certainly true. At approximately the 19-minute mark in the YouTube video, the defendant enters another office. The defendant sits on the couch and places his feet on the table. The defendant encourages others not to break anything. Well, that's mitigation, I suppose. At approximately the 25:26 mark in the YouTube video, law enforcement officers ask the defendant to move, at which time he identifies himself to them as a member of the media and asks where he should go. At approximately 26:35 mark in the YouTube video, the defendant audibly accuses law enforcement of shoving him. No shoving can be seen on the video. He remarks to the law enforcement officer, "You're a fucking oathbreaker, you piece of shit. Fuck you." And fuck you approximately 4 times, and "you broke your oath to the Constitution." The defendant exits the Capitol at approximately the 26:55 mark of the YouTube video. Based on the foregoing, your affiant, that's the person who's writing this, or that viewed the video, whatever, submits that there is probable cause to believe that Anthony Joseph Gionette violated 18 U.S. Code blah-de-blah-de-blah, which makes it a crime to knowingly enter or remain in any restricted building or grounds without lawful authority to do so. Based on the foregoing, Your affiant submits that there is also probable cause to believe that Anthony Joseph Gionette violated 40 US Code blah blah blah, which makes it a crime for an individual or group group of individuals to willfully and knowingly utter loud, threatening or abusive language or engage in disorderly or disruptive conduct in any place in the grounds on or in any of the Capitol buildings with the intent to impede, disrupt or disturb the orderly conduct of a session of Congress or either House of Congress or the orderly conduct in that building of a hearing before or any deliberations of a committee of Congress or either House of Congress, obstruct or impede passage through or within the grounds or any of the Capitol buildings, engage in an act of physical violence in the grounds or any of the Capitol buildings, or parade, demonstrate and picket in any of the Capitol buildings. Signed, Nicole Miller, Federal Bureau of Investigations. Baked Alaska is in so much trouble. Both legally, he's definitely going to jail for the thing in Arizona. We reported on that yesterday, me and Christy, that in yesterday's show, that on Thursday he was arraigned to be in court for an offence in Arizona where he lives and where he's officially put down as living. He maced a guy, like a security guard at a bar, and was arrested for that and was subsequently released. But he'd fucked up by the bail conditions for his release from that crime, awaiting the trial for it, was that he was not allowed to leave the state without the court's permission. And then went and filmed himself in Washington, D.C., which, I don't know if you know, Washington, D.C. is not a part of Arizona. There's quite a lot of actual land between the two, in fact. About, 1,000 miles or something. Anyway, so, he clearly broke that. He was supposed to be in court on Thursday, and not only did he not turn up at court, his own lawyer couldn't get in contact with him. So he's clearly on the run, trying to go underground. That's not going to play well either. So you fucked around with the courts. You're definitely going to jail for that fucking thing. You've then filmed yourself in the Capitol building doing a mild bit of insurrection, a mild bit of sedition. Also, like, physically shoving police officers. Again, you do realise that accosting a police officer physically like that can get you put in jail. Ask Ethan Ralph, your ex-friend. You're so fucked, Baked. You're so fucked. Oh, be still my beating ballsack. Oof, it's a beautiful thing. Anyway, yes, he's going to jail. He's very, very, very going to jail. Which is funny, Anyway.